Hey guys, how's it going? This is Darklight Reactions coming back at you with another one today, guys. So we are back with another banger reaction video, and today we're actually doing something different on the channel. We've never reacted to country music on this channel before because, I don't listen to country. I have nothing against it if it pops on the radio and it's a song I know. Like, I know artists. Like, I like Luke Bryan, I like Luke Combs, um, I like, uh, what's the other one? Kane Brown. I like his song with Marshmello and some of his other stuff too. I don't listen to it like as my first choice, but I do like country. So the reason we're checking out this song today, we're checking out Jason Aldean's "Small Town," is I've seen it all over the news. Apparently, this song is there's a lot of controversy around the song because of the lyrics and what people are trying to say it promotes. Now, I'm from a small country town. I don't look at long hair and everything like that and skinny jeans, but I'm from a small town, so I want to see what Jason Aldean's talking about here. I ask ahead of time respectfully that you guys keep your negative comments to yourself. I have no problem with a healthy discussion down in the comments, and I have no problem letting you guys express yourselves. And honestly, I want to know your guys' thoughts on the song. But if we can't do it respectfully, I will be removing the comments, okay? Alright, guys, let's check this out. Now, this is a reaction video. I will be pausing, I will be rewinding, and I will be doing a deep dive on the lyrics and giving my thoughts and opinions. So if that's not something that you wanna see, then check out the original link down below. Alright, let's do this.
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think it's tough? Well, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town.
Okay, sorry to stop it so soon, but again, this is a reaction video, and this is Jason Aldean, so I don't know if YouTube's even gonna let this one be seen. But so far, just off of listening, like I said, if I'm not reacting, I'm really focusing on the lyrics and the music video. I mean, I can see why people would say it seems like he's promoting, just from the beginning, why promoting rioting. But if you really listen to what the lyrics are talking about, I'm taking it like, with all the riots that have been going on lately and all the protests that have turned violent and the people that are spitting on the police, that are getting out of pocket and hurting people and all that kind of stuff, he's basically say, try that in our town. Like, we protect our own. Like, I don't see that so far anyways. I don't see it as being racist or promoting riots. I see it as saying, like, hey, we need to stop all the fighting and violence, and if you you try that in a small town, the people of the town are going to rise up and stop you from doing that. So I don't see that as, I don't know. I don't see it, to me so far, as the lyrics being bad, but we're only a minute in, so I'm going to rewind a little bit, and we're going to keep it going. This is interesting so far. I mean, I can see why it has some controversy around it, but I think people are a little too sensitive.
Think it's tough? Well, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town full of good old boys, raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try that in a small town.
Okay, guys, we'll back it up again because I always like to do that after I talk a little bit. But okay, I mean, I'm gonna be 110% honest with my opinion. I don't see this as inciting violence or promoting racism or promoting, riots. This is him is like, to me, this is an artist seeing the violence in the world and lately the riots. If you guys have been following the news, there's been riots after riots. Uh, you know, it seems they're getting more common nowadays. People are, running into gas stations now. I mean, just the other day, I remember seeing it in the news out in my state, where someone went into a Subway and tried to rob the sandwich owner and shot one of the customers. I mean, a Subway, families go there. So to me, this is an artist seeing all the violence and all the crazy people acting out of pocket and beating up and hurting people, and he's just expressing himself like, "Hey, try that in our town, see what happens." The good old boys raised up right. That to me, that means that, the way I was raised. I was raised to know right from wrong, protect your own, take care of your family, take care of your friends, love and. Sorry to get all preachy, but I don't see why this is such a big deal. I mean, yeah, obviously starting the song out, punch someone out on the street and, rob an old lady, like, yeah, that's like, okay, I get it. But also, again, I'm sorry if this brings any hate to my channel, but I have to be completely honest. I think half this, in my 33 years on this planet, I never thought I would actually see a world where people are overly sensitive, and we do need to be careful with what we say because words can hurt people. But at the same time, you also got to realize sometimes a song is just a song and it doesn't need to be taken out of context. And it makes me angry to see people try to use music, especially like this, that's supposed to be basically promote, like, hey, let's stop. At the end, that's the way I'm taking it. This song is him sick and tired of seeing people acting crazy and hurting people, and this is his way of saying try it in a small town. He's right. Like, I'm sorry, he's right. Where I live, we all have guns. We all know we have guns. We don't mess with nobody. We keep, we respect each other. We care about each other. We don't act crazy. We're not off shooting each other or going and trying to do anything crazy, But if somebody came into our town and tried to hurt, one of our own, damn sure we're gonna basically step up, So that's what this song means to me. I don't think it's a bad song. I can completely understand how it can be taken out of context, and it's sad, because poor bastard's getting a bunch of crap. But anyways, guys, I've talked too much. I'm gonna back it up. Out of respect, we're gonna play the song to the end, and I'll give my final thoughts at the end of this song. And let me know what you guys think. I don't think this is a bad song. I personally think people are just being overly sensitive. And I'm not a fan of country, so I'm not defending this at all. As somebody who is a level-headed adult who is into music and looks to music as an escape, that's why I'm giving my opinion. Like it or not, I don't really care.
In a small town, got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road.
sick guitar solo too. Like I do like that.
Try that in a small town. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town.
These farmers are dropping their own crops for the day. A friend is in need, and they've come to help.
It's what this community and a lot of our communities stand for. Somebody needs some help, you'll get it.
Try that in a small town.
Okay, I know it's almost over, but again, I have to say, like, that's proof to me right there. I mean, I listened to the lyrics. I really focused on the lyrics, on the music. Music-wise, I mean, honestly, this was more of a rock song than country. I mean, I know that a lot of country is rock, but you know what I mean. Um, I I don't see anything wrong with the song. It to me, what I take from this, and maybe it's just me, I take from this some as a musician who has seen a lot of the violence, a lot of the hate. I mean, it's bad. All the violence and hate in the world today is crazy. Growing up, like he's saying, growing up in a small town, we were raised to treat each other with love, respect, community, help each other out, and try our best to, take care of one another. We didn't care the color of your skin. We didn't care none of that. None of that mattered. It didn't matter who you love, the color of your skin. As long as you were a good person and a decent person, we would help you out. You know what I mean? You don't have to be perfect, but you know, I get it. He's sick and tired of the riots and the people. And again, there's nothing wrong with peaceful protesting. There's nothing wrong with standing up for what you believe in. But going and burning buildings down and hurting police officers and hurting people on the streets and robbing people and doing all that crazy nonsense is just unnecessary. So we're gonna back it up 30 to 40 seconds. We're gonna finish the song out and have our final discussion at the end. Now, I apologize, this is a long one, but it has to be because of YouTube's copyright.
These farmers are dropping their own crops for the day. A friend is in need, and they've come to help.
It's what this community and a lot of our communities stand for. Somebody needs some help, you'll get it.
Try that in a small town.
Okay, guys, that was Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town. I want to start a healthy discussion down in the description below. So honestly, give me your thoughts and opinions, but if you don't do it respectfully, or if you're nasty or mean or bullying, I'll block the comment, plain and simple. I don't see this song as promoting violence or riots. I see it as trying to get all the hate and the violence stopped, and talking about, small town values, how we like, seriously, you guys, if you've lived in the city, you don't understand small town values. It isn't racism, it isn't hate, it's we protect our own. We value community, our community itself, and taking care of one another. We thrive, and it's crazy in big cities. I mean, there are a lot of big cities, don't get me wrong, that still do that, but there's just crazy people, It's a world we live in. If we lived in a perfect world, there would be all love and hugs and no violence, but sadly there is violence. So then you get artists like this that write their music and express themselves in a way that is safe for everybody, and they try their best, and it's sad to see. Like, I see him getting so much hate, and again, I'm not a fan of Jason Aldean. I don't really listen to his music. I got nothing wrong with him. I got nothing against him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him in my opinion. Just not my style of music. I listen to A Day to Remember, Bullet for My Valentine. But as somebody who respects music and appreciates artists, I think that this guy's getting a lot of backlash for no reason, okay? I mean, maybe he should have worded himself a little better. Maybe he could have presented the song in a different way, sure. I'm open to discussion on that, but I don't think he deserves all the hate he's getting. Alright, guys, I'm Darklight. Peace out.